Have you ever prayed for someone, maybe someone you deeply care about, and wondered if they could ever truly change? Especially when dealing with something as complex and difficult as narcissism, it's easy to lose hope. But today, I want to share two powerful scriptures that offer a resounding yes, God can change a narcissist. First, let's look at Ezekiel 36, verse 26. This is a profound verse that so many people turn to when they read praying for a radical transformation. It says, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove from you your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. This speaks directly to the core of the human condition, but it's especially powerful when we think about narcissism. Narcissism is often characterized by a lack of empathy, a hardened ego, and an inability to see beyond one's own needs. If we look at this through a spiritual lens, it's like a protective shell, a heart of stone that prevents genuine connection and humility. So why does this verse from Ezekiel bring so much hope? First, it highlights divine intervention. The verse begins with I will, emphasizing that this isn't a change a person can force through logic or pleading. It requires a move of God. It's not about our strength, but His power. Second, it promises a total replacement. It doesn't say God will just fix or patch up the old heart. It says He will replace it entirely. For someone with narcissistic traits to truly change, it often requires a complete dismantling of their old identity and way of thinking. This verse promises exactly that, a total renewal. And third, it signifies the return of empathy. A heart of flesh implies something soft, responsive, and capable of feeling. It suggests vulnerability and the ability to connect with others on a deep emotional level, the very things that narcissism suppresses. This isn't just about changing behavior. It's about changing the very core of who they are, giving them the capacity to love and be loved in a healthy way. Now, let's turn to another powerful promise in Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 6. It says, the Lord your God will change your heart and the hearts of your descendants, so that you may love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul, so that you may live. Again, we see this theme of a heart change initiated by God. This isn't just a one-time thing. It can even impact future generations. The purpose of this change is so that they can love God fully and truly live. A life trapped in narcissism isn't true life. It's an existence focused on self. God's desire is for everyone to experience true, abundant life. From a spiritual perspective, narcissism is often linked to the spirit of pride, sometimes called the Leviathan spirit in certain teachings. This spirit is all about arrogance and an unwillingness to submit. It can feel incredibly strong and resistant to change. But is any spirit too strong for God? Absolutely not. Think about the story in Mark chapter 5 and Luke chapter 8, where Jesus heals a man possessed by a legion of demons. A legion was a massive unit of Roman soldiers, so this name implied an overwhelming number of evil spirits. Yet, at the command of Jesus, they were all driven out. This is powerful proof that no spirit, no matter how strong or numerous, can stand against the authority and power of God. The spirit of pride is no exception. So, what do you do when you've been praying? Maybe for a long time and you feel like your prayers are hitting a wall. You've prayed against that spirit of pride, but you haven't seen a change. Jesus gives us a crucial piece of advice in Matthew chapter 17, verse 21. After his disciples failed to cast out a demon, he told them, however, this kind does not go out except by prayer and fasting. This tells us that some spiritual battles require a deeper level of commitment and spiritual discipline on our part. It's a call to intensify our prayers, to combine them with fasting, which helps us humble ourselves and focus more intently on God. It's about persistence. And as you pray for this person, remember to be patient in faith. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results. But our job is to pray and believe, and God's job is to do the heart surgery. Trust in His timing and in His promise to create a new heart. Keep holding on to that hope, grounded in the unshakable truth of His Word. God is a God of miracles, and no heart is too hard for Him to soften. Thanks for watching today. If this message encouraged you, please like and subscribe for more content that builds your faith. See you next time.